I've been working with Public Works for a little over a year now. I've had the opportunity to work in road maintenance and operations, design, and construction. What I like most is when you have the concept in front of you and you're able to see it come to life, it becomes a physical object. It also gives you a sense of accomplishment that you've sought the whole project out versus stopping midway through.
The last 4 years I was working with building structures, but here it's all roads, bridges, culvert replacements, all those stuff. And it's fairly new to me, but it didn't matter because the training is great. In just about 5 months being here, I feel comfortable.
I like being able to kind of scope out the project. We set up exactly what we're going to be doing from the very beginning, and then we implement it, and then we actually get to see it into construction, which you don't get to see a lot in other places. Even though we do have the construction division and the resident engineers who kind of take over, we're still heavily involved at that point, and we're encouraged to go out to the site as much as possible. From when I started, I had no idea what the requirements for a federal project are, and now I would say I'm pretty fully versed in all requirements. For me personally, I like the stable hours. As engineers, you go to school and you mostly focus on engineering aspects, and some of the challenges here that I personally like is you're involved with some of the financing. We get to do the environmental portion of it. We're heavily involved with that. We don't necessarily do all of it. Every aspect of the project, we're consulted at some point.
What I really like is that every work that we do here provides to the community. If you really think about it, a person is driving through a road, the roads were designed by an engineer. So as an engineer, from the personal level, every public infrastructure that we develop, we are touching lives or improving lives of thousands of people. I really like mentoring people, and I really like to try to get the most out of every engineer that comes here. When we are doing any project, we see it, all the divisions see it. The angle from the design engineer is completely different than the construction engineer or the operations engineer. Everybody has their own need. So I can design something that in paper looks fine, but how are you going to construct it? So having the input from the three divisions is a unique opportunity, and it makes you grow as an engineer overall.
I like that there's a lot of opportunities to work in different projects and different locations. I love the creative piece of this job. It's that whole process, the evolution of something from this wild idea to the end. I really appreciate and enjoy, and I love seeing the way things are put together. I've enjoyed mentoring others. In fact, that may have been one of the other things that brought me to the county, is to work in a larger team setting and to get to invest into younger engineers that work under me. I have an intern at Fresno State, and just to be able to share the knowledge that I've accumulated over time. People are very friendly, smiling faces. There's a lot of names to learn, of course, because it's a big agency. From the moment that I started, people wanted to help. They wanted to show me what was needed for my job, and so that was a nice piece to have. You were a part of a team immediately.